Hey guys, TrepChains here on the PTR for Diablo 3 patch 2.7.0, checking out the updates to the Gears of Dreadlands Hungering Arrow Demon Hunter in the second half of this PTR for patch 2.7.0. This run shown is a greater of 132 clear on my Gears of Dreadlands Hungering Arrow, Devouring Arrow Demon Hunter after the updates. I have 6,684 Paragon assigned. Just to recap on the updates, and this is comparing to the first half of this PTR. In the first half of PTR, we had Hungering Arrow pierces a maximum of 2 times while wearing the Gears of Dreadlands set. This has now been moved off of Gears of Dreadlands and instead is effectively placed on the Ninth Cirri Satchel, but without quite as much of a maximum cap. So Gears of Dreadlands doesn't have its own limit on Hungering Arrow anymore. The limit has been placed on the Ninth Cirri Satchel, which now reads, Hungering Arrow is guaranteed to pierce and also deals 450 to 600% increased damage. Hungering Arrow can only pierce up to 3 times. So it's increased from 2 times to 3 times. Now, overall, this is still a massive nerf on what Gears of Dreadlands was doing previously. And specifically, is still meaning that we can't push anywhere near as high. To somewhat compensate, this second half of the PTR did include a buff to the Gears of Dreadlands 6-piece set, which is now your primary skills deal 15,000% increased damage, and previously in 2.6.10 this was 10,000%, so it's basically a 50% damage increase. However, compared to at least other classes, it does still feel like it's underperforming. In Demon Hunter, it still could be considered to be performing okay, but I feel like it could really use some more pierces. I think that's my key feedback. Limiting it to 3 pierces is still quite low. That number really needs to be increased. Again, this is still focused around the interaction with Missile Dampening, and I appreciate it that they've put it on a Hungering Arrow legendary power instead, because that solves the issue of Unhallowed Essence, Hungering Arrow, Devouring Arrow, and Marauders, Hungering Arrow, Devouring Arrow. So that's a positive change that's been moved onto the Ninth Cirri Satchel instead, but 3 times is still really restrictive. In this particular Greater Rift 132 clear I'm showing here, I did have a Battlefields as my first map and my main map with an Archives as my follow-up. I did have 4 pylons, which is the maximum you can get, with a shield, a channeling, and a power on the battlefields, with which I was able to kill 3 packs with that power, and a speed follow-up on the archives. What that does mean, though, is that I did not have a conduit. For this build, while I'm showing a Greater Rift 132 with my 6,684 Paragon, I could probably do a little bit higher with a really good map with a decent conduit there. So this is probably not as high as I feel it can go. It can go higher, but I would need to fish a lot. So this is what I was able to do with, not too much fishing, but it did involve some fishing. This was far from the first run I did. That said, my key feedback is that more pierces would really make this feel a bit better again. Limiting to 3 is still a very significant limit. The other interesting note for the update to the Demon Hunter is that previously in the first half of PTR, my maximum clear was with Hungering Arrow Shatter Shot, where I noted at the time it didn't seem to have the 2 pierce restriction, which it didn't. That has now been changed, so Shatter Shot has supposedly been brought into line with the rest of the Hungering Arrow runes. However, each of the split arrows after the first split doesn't necessarily get the 2 extra pierces it should. So it doesn't necessarily always add up to 3. It can be less in some situations, is what various people have been noting. I did try some Shatter Shot myself and found it was really underperforming now, but there could be a potential there that you're actually not really getting the 3 pierces with Shatter Shot even now. For now, we'll tune into the rest of this Greater Rift 132, keeping in mind I have 6,684 Paragon points assigned, had reasonable pylon luck but without a conduit, and overall I still feel playing it. This 3 pierce restriction, which is now on the Ninth Cirri Satchel, is a little too restrictive, and I really hope that we can increase that number to really make Devouring Arrow shine again. GG. Try and get that here. Okay. Try and get this blue here, and then we're going to move. There we go. Got it. These other two hopefully will follow. To the trash. I've got a channel. Need to get them up. I've got one of them. Where's the other one? Back here still. What's with that? What's with that? Like, no. I'm not coming. Come on, mate. Up here. Hold. Ooh. My shield is over. It's official. I nearly died. I got walls. How frustrating. Coming into cold. Just a second. Get out of all that frozen. Come on, guys. Up this way, please. Or this stuff can come down. I don't even mind. We just need everyone to be a nice, big, happy. Did you hear that? Happy family. Ooh, I don't like the walls at all. They're not very nice. They're not happy family like. Ooh. Cold. Okay. Frozen everywhere on the ground. Okay. Should be able to get these here with this trash before I go up north of the channel. Cold. Cold. Out of there before the frozen. Nice. Okay. Oh, grotesque explosion much. Cold. Unfortunately, the grotesque was wanting to explode during my cold. Walls. I require aid. That's not good. Okay, we got a power. Anything else to go with my power? No, nothing. Okay. Cool. And I've got a yellow here. I don't know if that yellow is going to follow. We're going to see. So, that one and this one. Probably going to kill these two. And then try and get that other yellow up here. That's about all I got. Hey, Majo. Come on. I don't know how I'm going to go getting that other yellow up here, but anyways, we're going to try. One of these is down, just got the one remaining. There we go. Okay, now I've got to get the one from the end, if I possibly can. Oh, he's nearly here. Beautiful. Over here, mate. Over here. You did good. You did good. I'm proud of you. This way a little bit further, mate. I want you about here. Just where the enchantress is. That's it. Just move up. Go around here. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, good. 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 Proud of you. See how much I can get on these three. Unfortunately, there's an illusionist in there. I don't like illusionists. Not very nice of them to not, you know, don't know which way I gotta go. Okay. Cold. Okay. I think this has worked out the way I wanted it to. One down, two to go. So, you know, you might not like my style here, but I'm happy with it. I got the three of them. The plan went just like I wanted it to. Just gonna kill this trash because I might as well. Cold. Power's over. And kill this trash too. Thank you, Captain J. Thank you. Exactly. They're dead. That's what matters, right? Okay. Okay, we are in an archives. I have a speed. I am going to take it. Actually. Oh. I don't have... How much is it? 88. That's my last pylon, though. Just see what I get on this yellow. See what I get on this yellow. See what I'm at when all this trash down this yellow is down. And go from there. I could keep it for the boss. Oh. Get a little bit more trash. I don't want the blues. I do not want the blues. I just want the trash. Trash, trash. Come on, trash. I just got to hit it at, like, before the boss, because I do not want that ads on the boss. It's the problem. So, be a little bit careful here. Unfortunately, this yellow is a waller. On. Where am I at? So taking down this yellow would be boss, I believe. Is a good sign. A good sign. Yep, definitely. Depends how much percentage I get on these others. Gold. 97. So I ideally want to take down the yellow. But I've got to be very careful because I've got to get the pylon at the right time. Might have to just go grab it soon. After this cold. Cold's over. I'm grabbing the pylon. I don't want them later. Okay, back on the yellow. All I gotta do is get this yellow down and we're good. There we go. Done. Done. Glider. Okay. Just gotta, like, not die. That's it. Just gotta not die. That's the aim here. Not die. We'll all be good. Cold. The boss damage is quite good. It's in an okay area, which is good as well. For this map, it's an open area. That's helpful. Coming up to cold real soon. Cold. Look at that. Sometimes you try and not die. I mean, yeah, I probably haven't been doing very well at that. Okay. Coming up, one more cold. Cold. Going down, Blighter, I swear. Rank 6, I'll take it. Oh, that was so many attempts for a 132 at 6,600 Paragon. 6,685 to be precise. Okay, so having a quick look here at what I chose to run on this run. There's a few different variations out there, but I'm running the 6-piece Gears of Dreadlands. Helm here, Dex, Fit, Create Chance. Shoulders, Dex, Resist all area damage and cooldown. Gloves, Dex, Create Damage, Create Chance, area damage. Chest, Dex, Vit, and reduce damage from elites. Pants, Dex, Vit, and hungering area damage. Boots, Dex, Fit, Resist all, and armor. I'm also running Focus Restraint, both with Crit Chance, Crit Damage, and area damage on both of those. Supporting legendaries running Flavor of Time with Cold Skill Damage, Crit Chance, Crit Damage, and cooldown. Wraps of Clarity with Cold Skill Damage, Dexterity, Resist all, and Crit Chance. Battler's Bequest with Damage Roll, Dex, Fit, and cooldown. And Dawn with Damage Roll, Dex, and area damage. In my cube, I'm running the Ninth Cirri Satchel, which has the Pierce limited to 3 times, Depth Diggers, and Convention of Elements. Normal gems running cooldown in the Helm, Resist all in the armor pieces and critical hit damage in the weapons. Legendary gems running Simplicity Strength at rank 150. Bane of the Stricken at rank 150. And Taeguk also at rank 150. I feel like I missed the Hunter's Wrath, so I'm also wearing Hunter's Wrath there with Dexterity, Vitality, Percent Life, and Hungering Arrow damage. Taking a look at my skill screen now. I'm running Companion Wolf Companion, Strafe Rocket Storm, Smokescreen Vanishing Powder, Fan and Knives Bladed Armor, Hungering Arrow, Devouring Arrow, Vengeance Dark Heart, with passives, Numbing Traps, Cull the Weak, Ambush, and Awareness. Again, quick check of the Paragon, all points in utility, all points in defense, all points in offense. Over in core, I've got all points in max hatred and movement speed, 200 points in vitality, and the rest of the points into dexterity. Noting that we have just cleared a Greater Rift 132 at 6,685 Paragon. Greater Rift 132 down on the Gears of Dreadlands Devouring Arrow Demon Hunter in PTR 2.7.0. GG.